Welcome to LearningWorks for Kids Game Spotlights. This is a series where we go over new and popular video games and talk about how you can use the skills you learn in-game in the real world. It's Shanna here from LearningWorks for Kids, and if you like what you see, consider hitting that thumbs up button. Also, subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you know when more videos post just like this. If you want to learn more about how these sorts of skills can help you or are interested in taking a class, look at lw4k.com to see our self-guided classes that help guide children into thinking about the skills they use in-game and how to bring them over to the real world. Today, we are going to head over to Japan to explore a world filled with ghosts, monsters, and lots of dogs and cats. We are talking about Ghostwire Tokyo. In this game, you play as Akito, a man living in Shibuya, when a mysterious fog rolls through the city and evaporates every living person, except for him. Why is this? Because just before the fog rolled in, Akito was possessed by a spirit calling himself KK. And no, not that KK. A mysterious man in a Hanya mask appears and reveals his plot to collect all the souls in Shibuya for some nefarious purpose. One of these souls is Akito's sister, who is currently in the hospital. KK allows Akito to use some magical elemental powers that can help take down the dissatisfied spirits that are rising from the underworld. Although it is an uneasy alliance, Akito and KK need to work together to save all the souls of Tokyo and take down the mysterious man before it is too late. If you want a game that is a little spooky but full of interesting cultural information and city exploration, definitely give Ghostwire Tokyo a try. This game is a great way for players to practice their working memory skills. When in combat, the player can choose between 3 different types of attacks: elemental magic, talismans, and bow and arrow. The situation will determine which of these types of attacks is the best, but the player also needs to remember what button is mapped to what type of attack. This is less stressful when you are picking off an enemy from a distance, but becomes critical when 5 or 6 enemies are attacking you from all sides. Taking some time to get used to switching in between attack types before you move into areas dense with enemies can be enormously helpful. The game also helps the player practice their flexibility skills. In the game, there are several ways in which the player can use their flexibility skills to navigate the world, solve side quests, and adapt to changes in battles. Flexibility skills are necessary when moving around the world because some areas are blocked off by deadly fog. There are other areas that are blocked because they are too high to reach, or there is a torii gate that needs to be cleansed in order to progress. The player needs to see if there is another way to get to where they need to go, or see if they need to adjust their plan and complete other tasks first. Flexibility is also important when solving some of the side quests of the game. While these are optional, players can get some really nice benefits from completing them. So, if you are the kind of person who just wants to go straight through to the end of the story, try something new and help out some ghosts in need. And finally, flexibility is also important in combat. Sometimes you need to determine when you want to face enemies head-on or attempt to pick them off from a distance. And when face-to-face combat is inevitable, deciding quickly which elemental magic to use, which talismans might help, and where to find extra SP for attacks is essential. What are your other favorite horror games? Let us know your favorites in the comments below. Also, again, if you liked the video, hit the like button. It helps the channel out significantly. Until next time, check out our other content at lw4k.com.